So just let me know when you're ready.
We're ready.
You ready? Okay. So everybody's scared of tofu. So we're gonna start from the very beginning. It comes like this. You want extra firm for nuggets. It'll have the most chicken-like texture. But Kroger at the moment only had firm. And they had extra firm in this weird little double pack. So this is the pack we're gonna open. And somebody may have a better way to open this. If you do, text me and let me know. But this is how I do it. Very scary with a knife. It's packed in water. So you have to slice it open and then drain it out. And then almost all recipes will tell you to pat dry your tofu and press it. And that's just so complicated. If you're a busy mom like me, just kind of dab it with some paper towels like this. That's good enough. You don't have to press it for a half an hour and come back and all that. Okay, you take your sharp big knife and you want as thin as you can because you want a lot of breading on there to fool your picky eaters. If you have big chunks of tofu in the center, it might be harder to fool them. So I cut it as thin as I can. And you can leave them like this, or you can cut them again and make more like a nugget size out of it. All right, so while those are kind of drying on your paper towel, this is super, super easy. You can whip this up so fast. So you're gonna turn your oven on 400 degrees and be let it preheating while you do all this. And if you want exact amounts, I'm sure Kara can post that for y'all somewhere.
I will.
I'm one of those frustrating people that just kind of eyeballs everything. So you pour some almond milk in there and some soy sauce. You can use tamari if you prefer, for my more holistic cookers out there. Some kind of mustard. It can be regular mustard, it can be stone ground mustard, it can be Dijon mustard. Just some kind of mustard in there. And then stir that up. And this is gonna be like what your eggs and milk would be normally for a batter. That's what this is gonna be. That's what you're gonna dip into. And then for your dry breading, you have a little bit of flour in there. You can go gluten-free if you like. Kroger sells a gluten-free breadcrumbs, which are amazing. And you just want a tablespoon or two of flour, about a cup and a half of breadcrumbs. And you want to throw some seasoning in there. Smoked paprika gives it that meaty flavor. And garlic powder, onion powder, and salt. It's kind of like your trifecta of flavor. Tofu has no flavor on its own. Everybody knows that. That's why they're scared of it. It takes on the flavor and the texture that you give it. So we're doing some seasonings. The breadcrumbs will give it texture. All right, stir that up. This gets really messy. Take your little tofu piece, dip it in your batter, dip it in your breading, and just make sure that breading's on all of those sides there and it's coated really well. You want a lot of breading. And then just lay it on your baking sheet with parchment paper. Grab another one, dip it in your liquid, go right. See, you don't need eggs to do this. A lot of people think, oh, I have to batter with eggs and milk, and I'm just using almond milk and soy sauce and mustard, and it works great. So you continue with all of your pieces, line them on your tray, put them in the oven. Most nugget recipes will tell you to flip them halfway through, but don't. If you want them more crunchy and more nugget-y, just leave them for about 30 minutes. Pull them out, and they'll have this kind of texture to it, and they'll be all warm and crispy and fragrant and yummy. And with my kids, I bake them like this, and I cut them in half, and it looks like chicken inside.
Oh,
and it tastes delicious.
Yeah.
You can serve it with some French fries or a little salad on the side, or cut up carrot sticks or what have you, and then just put it in front of them and say, we're having nuggets tonight.
Love it.
All right. Well, thank you, Stacy.
Anybody wants to try one?
Yeah, we'll definitely try.
You might want to try some before he eats them all.
That's amazing. I mean,
You wouldn't, if
tastes
it,
like chicken.
Yeah, if somebody told you, unless somebody tells you, you wouldn't really think, well, what's in this? That extra firm tofu texture has a chicken nugget texture naturally. So, yeah.
Very good.
Oh, and dipping sauces, whatever dipping sauces that you like. He likes plain mustard, barbecue sauce, ketchup, honey mustard, whatever. Have your kids or your whoever's eating it favorite dipping sauces on hand, and they won't think
Perfect.
twice of it. There's some
Okay.
calcium and protein in.
Wow, yummy.
We'll end here. But thank you, Stacy, for sharing with us. It's always something great. We're gonna have Chef Mark on soon to make his favorite things at Blake's of Brazelton. Thank you, Ron, for having us here and letting us use your location. Again, folks, come down to see Chef Mark and Andrea and Ron at Blake's of Brazelton. They're open Wednesday through Saturday night, and I think 4 o'clock, right?
Yes. 4
Okay.
o'clock.
4 o'clock. So come on down and see what Chef Mark's cooking up. Thanks for joining us for Food for Thought. We'll see you next time.